Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in depth reading, my friends. It's a free flowing intuitive reading, so please take it as it resonates, alright? Okay, so Sagittarius, your overall energy, we got the Star and the Lovers. So, what I feel, Sagittarius, that something that you already know, you know, this connection, I really feel this is about, it's not about a connection, but that connection is defining who you are becoming and who you are. And I feel like you very much know this is something that inseparable. You feel like you feel this bond, you feel this connection with this person that is undeniable. It's part of you. It's part of you, but at the same time you just don't know how to build a bridge between these two entities, meaning you and the another person. I feel like there is a lot of differences, fundamental differences, that you love is not a question. It's not a question of love. It's a question of how to coexist, how to mend differences, how to accept differences, how to accept oneself. Because this is a very it's like a soul bond with the Lover's card, not because just because it's a Lover's card, but it's the energy that I'm getting. It's and you with the Star, I feel like you are looking at it, this is something on your mind, this is something that has um, a force, that is creating a force in your life, and you're looking at it, your eyes are wide open, you are reflecting, but there is a distance, that you feel that you are standing at from this connection. You are intertwined with this connection, but at the same time you feel like you are at the distance from this connection. It's like you don't know, how to coexist, without fighting, how to coexist without disappearing, how to coexist without dissolving and getting lost. You just don't know, but you know this is a part of your life. So that's where you are at the point of departure, at the same time your point of arrival to this connection. It's like almost like I'm it's almost like a connection with our mom, with our parents, especially mom, or our like something that is inevitable, something that is so profoundly present. At the same time, you don't know how to make it work, you don't know how to coexist, so it's also feel profoundly absent. It's like that. Huh. Anyway, so let's get into the tarot. So we got justice, I mean those are tarot too, but anyway, we got Justice and King of Pentacles. I really feel like, Sagittarius, you have a very strong sense of whatever you want to do. You don't want to be, you don't, it's on your conscience very strongly that you don't want to take advantage of anything. You don't want to take advantage of anything. You don't want to, you want to be really like fair because you respect this person. You respect this person so much that you don't want to get in the connection unless and until you know that you are perfect. I mean, you are perfect means in your in your idea of perfection, you want to be at your optimum level in order to truly put your foot down in this connection. Not because you are scared, not because you are anything. It's not about that. It's about justice. It's about being fair. It's about giving what this person and what this connection truly believe, truly deserves, nothing less. And you feel that, yeah, you feel that you wanna be, you like, king of pentacles. Like, I really feel like you wanna be this king of pentacles to this connection. You wanna be the source of abundance when it comes to this connection. Until and unless you reach to that point, you feel like there is no justice, there is no point of getting your feet wet if you don't know how to deliver things, if you don't know how to be the the ultimate version of yourself, because this connection is so precious to you. It's almost like you know the value of this connection so well that you feel like if you cannot provide, if you cannot match up to that label, there is no point of getting into it and creating a chaos and mess and just, you know, and almost like failing at it. That's your mind at. And we also got page of water. We also got page of water with moon and the magician, very masculine and feminine energy contrasting with each other. And I really feel that this connection is something that makes you feel very renewed, very creative, very source of inspiration is abundance from this connection. Even if you are not practically in this connection, but this connection is very, I'm getting that this connection has a very lot of positive force in your life. Even though maybe you are not in this connection, maybe you are separated from this connection in a real term, like reality term on a 3D level, but the thing is this connection is the major force. And you feel like you wanna, with the page of water, I'm getting that this connection gives you this optimism that you can be, like maybe a lot of you maybe is still dwelling like on the concept of what is love for you. Everybody talking about love and soul and all that. What is that means to you? How you position yourself or place yourself within that um, reality? What does that mean other than words? So when this connection come to you and inspire you, you feel like you feel that you maybe logically you don't understand. You cannot really put a definition of where you are, what soulmate means to you, what love means to you, what connection means to you, but you feel this inspired energy that you want to do something. You feel like you feel this inspired energy to embrace this connection, and this connection make you do that. And but there is, I feel like you have some with the moon and the magician, I feel like there is some kind of you want absolute clarity. You feel like you don't want to get into this connection and saying, oh, I don't know what love means to me, I cannot tell you that I love you, but I feel inspired to be here with you. You don't want to be that kind of, you don't want to leave any kind of um open end when this connection comes. You want to be very assertive. I mean, you are assertive, but like logically you want to be able to communicate that assertiveness that you feel in your body with the another person, with others. But I feel like there is, that's where the lot of issues and crisis is that, when it comes to communication, when it comes to make it this kind of reassuring presence in other person's life, through this connection you feel volatile, you feel vulnerable, extremely vulnerable. You feel like you don't want to create words, and then you can be imprisoned by those words if you don't know if those words are actually aligned with your psyche or not. So you don't want to say something that you feel like you won't be able to deliver, or you don't won't be able to hold on to it for long. So there is a tongue tied moment that happens, and you feel like you are working with the magician. You feel like you need to get all things together so that you know exactly how to present your emotional vulnerability in a much more concrete way through words. And that's what you are working on, because again we got justice again, and this time we got paired with the chariot. I really feel like that this is what holding you back. You feel like unless until is absolutely perfect in all sorts of angle, like you have absolute knowledge of your feelings, absolute tools. You have the tools with the magician card to communicate that assertiveness that you feel, that inspiration that you feel, the admiration that you feel in a much more concrete way, and present it in a vocalize it in through words that can become you. And it's not going to overwhelm you that some words in imprisoning you, without you really embodying those words and the effects of those words and the meaning those words holds. So it's like, and because until unless you feel like you have those kind of things under your belt, you cannot really move forward. So there is I will not say stagnation, because I feel like you are working a lot on yourself to make all these things happen. But externally, external approach towards this connection is stagnated, because you want to be absolute just. You want to give this person or give this connection nothing but the best. And sometimes to obtain that best version of ourselves, not just a it's not a cookie cutter process, it's a longer process. So it's a more of a, you're going through almost like a self discover and self realize process first before you can offer, because you want to give this person and give this connection the ultimate form of perfection. And this is the one thing that is happening here. And then there is the later energy is much more complicated, because we got nine of earth in reverse and the hermit. Both of them are heavy Virgo energy. I'm getting, maybe you have moon in your sixth house, or Venus in your sixth house, or Virgo, or Mars. A lot of, maybe you have a strong either sixth house or Virgo placement somewhere. And I really feel that what's happening with this energy, that you have a strong sense of, you just don't want to be in other people's life just because you find it pleasurable. Pleasure, yes, pleasure is something that you look for, but pleasure is not the ultimate driver in your life. I think what drives you truly is what's your contribution, what you are bringing to the table, how much you are helping, what is like your work, your presence in your life and other people's life, how it's helping others to, for their betterment and for your betterment. So those kind of service, those kind of, your contribution, you understand your value through understanding what you are contributing, how much you are contributing. And I feel like right now you feel like you don't, you, yes, you have a lot to give, but that's not enough for you, because you feel like whatever you want to give to this connection is nothing but perfection, right? And you feel like you are not there, and you are with the Virgo, with the hermit card. I feel like you are quite self-aware, Sagittarius. You are not the person who lives in um illusionary reality. I think your imagination and your sense of reality is very conscious. very consciously aware. You are very consciously aware of yourself and where you are and what you can give and where you want to and what you want to give. And because of it, this ultimate awareness of yourself, you also see the discrepancy between what you want to give and what you can give. And because of this discrepancy, there is a lot of holding back. You feel like you are not ready to totally nine of earth. It's like a ultimate freedom. It's like ultimate sense of value through service, through doing, through serving, through standing by, through showing up. You feel like you are not yet there, and the hermit card is constantly kind of supports your knowledge and tells you, show you the reality of where you are. And when you see the reality, you feel like there is a long way to go before you can truly invest into this connection. You are investing in this connection, but this, you see how this connection is actually an investment into yourself. So you are investing in this connection by investing in yourself, because if you feel like this connection is nothing, you can only offer yourself in this connection, and yourself, you want to offer the perfect version of yourself and you are not there. So you are in the process of evolving. And then then we got this three energy here. We got the World card, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, we got also got the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like there is a lot of energy around you that you don't know. There is a lot of you don't know around you. When you have to, if you really tap into your own psyche, your own energy, I feel like there is a lot of unknown that surrounds you at this moment. And you are not ready to hammer down any kind of tag onto your belief with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because you feel like there is a world. I feel like a lot of Pisces and 12th house energy is also there. 6th house to 12th house, which is opposite polar in zodiac wheel, is very much working in your energy right now. Maybe you have 12th house in Pisces, or some kind of Pisces or 12th house dominant here. And I feel like you see with the world, and you don't want to define yourself to anything or pin yourself down to anything without knowing that that is what you are. You don't want to say like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to commit, I can do this, that, and that. But what does that mean? What does that mean now, commitment? What does that mean for you? So you are almost like reinventing the definition and creating a path for you that works for you and only you, that defined by you and nothing, nobody else, that's understood by you and embodied by you, not forcibly but willingly. When you're going through this kind of, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you are not ready to pin down to any kind of things. Even though if you pin down to something, maybe the whole process of coming together, because I really feel like deep desire to be with this person, deep desire to be with this person. Yes, you are evolving as a person through this by manifesting this connection, but you also want to be with this person, be in this connection in a very material, physical, and embodied way. But right now you cannot do it. But you know that if you pin down to something, if you just instead of keeping it open-ended, if you just make it closed captioned, it will be easier for you to really make this connection off the ground, like start it. But you don't want to hurry things, because at the end of the day, if the foundation is shaky, nothing can be built on this foundation, and you cannot build a foundation with a forceful pin down attitude. So you are being very wise. You are being very wise. Three of I also feel like that because of this, there is a lot of sadness also. I feel like I don't think you are very, I don't think it gives you happiness that you are away from this person. You are separated from this connection in a physical way. I feel like you want this. You want to share. You want to exchange emotion, physicality. happiness, joy, all this kind of pain, everything. But there is this separation actually making you feel quite a gloom doom. Maybe you're going through some sense of little bit of solitary phase of your in your life as well. But you also see with the world that that there is the vastness of your feelings, the vastness of you know of your own soul is so vast that it's almost you feel like you won't be able to fathom it, you won't be able to pin it down to something. But if you don't know something for sure, that how can you take a step? So you are actually dealing with a sense of not knowing. I will not say lack of confidence, I don't think it's that. I think this this space where you feel like how to pin down who I am, how to pin down what love means to me. Am I gonna offer something that I feel like maybe 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years down the line will be fading away? Because you want something that is concrete. You want to give this like a king of pentacles, absolute. You want to be the rock to this person. But how can you be rock when you feel like your foundation is still in the process of forming, is soft, it's still developing? Then how can you be a rock? So there is that kind of lot of spiritual and philosophical question that is there. And then we got the star in reverse, four of swords in reverse, and high priestess again very strong Pisces energy, strong Pisces energy. I feel like what's going on, Sagittarius, more and more you are getting to know that at the end of the day, knowledge is never ultimate, it's never absolute, it's a relative. Every knowledge that you know about yourself and the world around you is ever changing, ever evolving. So if you want to come to this concrete solution of something, that this is it, it's never gonna happen. The Pisces, the high priestess is telling you that. High priestess is telling you that the knowledge is not absolute, knowledge is relative, and knowledge is ever changing and ever evolving. So ground yourself in the knowledge of a single moment is what grounding is. It's not, grounding is not defining. Grounding is knowing in that moment that this is my truth, and forming and developing from that truth, and that truth can change. And that doesn't mean that you are shaky, your belief is shaky, your foundation is shaky. Our understanding, this Pisces is giving you that our understanding, then foundation has to be rock, and rock has to be absolute, fully formed. Maybe that idea need to be revisited, Sagittarius. Because you are not finding peace. You are not finding peace with the four of swords in reverse and the star in reverse. You feel like you need to hold this water, but you feel like that you cannot hold this water because you want the ultimate shape of the water. But the water, if you give a water ultimate shape, that means it's also stagnant. If you know what I'm trying to say, let's say if you put up water in a glass, like in a glass, and if you want that water shape to be just like that, that means you are making that water permanently stagnant, because the moment that water flows, it changes shape. I feel like you really want to hold this barrier, water barrier, really want to embody this emotion, and like the identity, and your understanding what love is and where you are in this connection, but you want to lock it down. The more it's a contradictory subject here. At the same time, you don't want to lock it down yourself, but you want to lock it down by not locking you down. I don't know how to make how to okay. What you're doing, you don't want to lock yourself down, right? You don't want to pin down with the seven of pentacles in reverse. You don't want to pin down because you understand the world is vast, but you want to reach to the ultimate destination. But what is that ultimate destination? What is that nirvana that everybody is talking about? Is there any, or is it the journey that matters? It's a very philosophical question here. It's not a matter of choosing between tomato and mango. It's a like you are trying to not pin it down, but you're also trying to pin yourself down by some kind of ultimatum. So there is a contradiction happening within your own understanding of knowledge and how you are perceiving yourself. So you are more and more you're realizing that it's not giving you any sense of peace. Maybe you are going through a lot of turmoil thoughts in your head lately. So it's about, it is really the high priestess is, it's about very simple. It's just easy to say but then done. It's just your moment of truth is your absolution is your ultimate, is your ultimatum. And that truth is ever changing. The truth will form a different shape. That doesn't mean the truth is volatile or shaken. I hope it makes sense. Anyway, Sagittarius, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.